Welcome to Pot Spoon Dishes, and today we're making stew chicken. So right away to our preheated pot, you add your oil of your choice. I'm using vegetable oil. You won't have to wait too long because the pot is already hot, so the oil would automatically get hot. You add a pot spoon of sugar one time, and it's going to happen really quickly. Your sugar is going to begin to melt. Don't get scared, don't get frightened, don't be alerted. Right, just use your pot spoon. Just try to mix your sugar with the oil. Try to make sure all the sugar is being melted evenly. Right, that one area is more burnt than the other. Right, so you're mixing. Well, I don't mind my stove a little dirty. I just a fella winging it in the kitchen, right? Right, so you keep on mixing it. And you're trying to get the sugar melted to a dark chocolate kind of brown. Right, you don't want it black, because if it's black, your stew is going to come out bitter. But if it's too light, your stew is going to come out too sweet. So you kind of want to have like that right in between mixture. So right around here, it's looking like it has the consistency that I'm looking for. Right, so I'm just checking, and now I'm going to add my chicken. Right, so of course this applies to whatever meat you're using. If you're using chicken, if you're using beef, if you're using pork, right, whatever you want to use, the same process applies. So I'm adding my meat. In this instance, it is chicken because I'm making stew chicken today. Okay, this is the color we're looking for. Right, after you have mixed all the meat together, you're trying to get all areas of the meat evenly covered with the stew. Now the chicken is going to spring its own water. Whatever meat, it's going to spring its own water, so you don't need to add water at this point. So I'm adding a pot spoon of Roucou. If you know, you know. This will be my salt. Right, Roucou adds a nice rich flavor. Now this is also optional. Sometimes I add Maggi cube to my food. You know, this instance I'm just going to add one, just to nice it up a little bit. Right, I'm not big on Maggi cubes, but you know, sometimes I just like to add it just to add a little bit of flavor. So if you don't have Maggi cubes, any chicken bouillon or onion and garlic bouillon or vegetable bouillon will work. Okay, so at this point I'm going to add my water. This is the only time I'm adding water to the pot. Alright, so this is just going to make sure that everything is nice and cooked and all the flavors are mixed together. Now, I'm not a professional. You don't need to add boiled water. You know, like I said, I'm just winging it. You could add boiled water if you want. That'll kind of make things cook a bit faster. So I'm bringing things to a boil. You're going to stir the pot every now and again, just for a little bit, just to make sure that everything is evenly cooked. And of course, stir the pot a little now. Now at this point, you're going to let the pot boil down to the amount of liquid that you want in the pot. As you can see, the chicken is cooked, right? But it's just up to you how much gravy you want in the pot. So you can let it boil for a little bit, let it come down, and you know, you're good to go. Just like that, stew chicken is finished. I have the amount of gravy I want. It's time to eat. Thank you so much for tuning in to Pot Spoon Dishes. Look out for more.